This is grown man. Roads, grown man. This is grown man.
This is grown man, no man.
Roads, grown. This is grown. This is grown man.
Fellas. I gotta have this conversation with you. It's due time. I gotta be honest with you. It's a little funny, but it's also serious. And the reason why I say that is because it's a little difficult for me to have this conversation without adding some humor to it if I'm being transparent. Maybe you're the same. But fellas, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about getting a colonoscopy. I mean, it's that time. If you're my age, I'm 47. So if you're in your 40s, late 40s at that, or even in your 50s, hey, if you haven't gotten it done, get it done. Now, I'm going to share a little story with you. I was attempting to get my colonoscopy scheduled, and indeed, I did months ago. I'd say probably early 26, late 25. I really can't quite remember. I blacked it out of my mind after I got it done. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, people. Fellas, I called to get it scheduled, and I was offered an option that I didn't quite understand, though I thought I did. Let me repeat that. I didn't understand, but I thought I did. So I answered confidently, yes. What did I say yes to? Well, here it was. She asked if I would like to come in to get it done, or would I like to go through Cologuard or Colongard. I don't know. I can't really remember the name of it. But anyway, I said, let's go with Cologuard. Yo, let me explain something to you. When she mentioned that they'd be sending me the kit in the mail and that I had to follow the directions, I was a little caught off guard. That's actually putting it lightly. I was stunned and confused and scared. There. And my fears, my assumptions, they were confirmed when I asked my wife, who's a nurse, what exactly is going on here? And she indeed reiterated that I was having a box sent to me, a package, a box. In that box would be a container that guys, I would have to do the deed in this thing and send them my stuff. Yeah, I was a little caught off guard by that. And I wish the nurse would have been a little bit more informative. You know what I mean? But anyway, it is what it is. At that point, I was like, you know what? I just want to get this done. Because it's important. By the way, our age, as they say, is the age where we got to get these things done because you want to get stuff checked out, right? Colon cancer is a big deal. We got to get that stuff looked at. Our prostate, which I haven't done yet. And I'm bringing this up because I don't want this to be a cliche, you got to do it episode or a monologue. You know what I mean? I want this to be transparent and honest. It was hard, and it's still hard. It's complicated, right? And I chose this option, I guess, because I thought it would be a little bit more private, and it was. I was in my own bathroom, but it was still awkward. Yeah. I don't necessarily take inventory of that stuff. You know what I mean? I just leave it, I flush, wash my hands, and I go. So I get the box, and I kid you not, that box sat in my room for over a month. Just sat there. And it sat there because I knew I needed to get it done, but I just couldn't because it was just weird. And I finally did it. I did it because I knew it was important. Even if it was awkward, it was important. So, if you're going to go in person and get your colon checked, which you should do, right? Or you can do what I did and have that option and send it out. What they do then is they go through that and they'll let you know, hey, everything checked out okay. You can hold off on that colonoscopy a little bit longer. Now that we have a sign that everything seems Gucci here. And I'm glad I did that because, it's weird. I think that's what's taboo to talk about as men, right? Is having the transparency to just say it's freaking weird. I get it. It's important. We know it's important. Yes, of course. The science is there. The data is there, of course. But it's weird for most of us because that's an area that, like, you know, personally, I'm not going near there. We're not doing it. You know what I mean? Like, get away from me. And so I'm hoping this conversation just helps somebody out. It helps a man feel comfortable enough to say, all right, well, somebody gets it. Because yeah, I get it. But you got to get it done. So do it. Do it for your health. Do it for your family, for your kids. Do it for your wife. Do it for yourself, bro. Especially if there's history there in the family, the men in your family. You should be aware of that, right? You should get that checked out. Grit and bear it, okay? Hang in there. It's all laughs. It's all giggles. I'm making this lighthearted, but I'm also keeping this serious because it was awkward for me. It's an awkward story to tell. And it's a funny story when I'm at a party and I bring it up if I'm comfortable enough with the people that I'm telling it to. But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's a serious situation. And men don't typically put their health on the priority list. And we should. Well, that's it for Grown Man News. My name is Felix C. Arroyo. Fellas, remember, stay steady, stay focused, stay grown.